Hey everybody, welcome back to the Discus Newbie channel. Today I realised that I've been getting a bit obsessed with my display tank upstairs and neglecting the fish room a little bit. So today we're going to do some work in the fish room. I've got a general plan that I need to separate my Kribensis from my Bristlenose, because I've got about a dozen Bristlenose and a few dozen Kribensis. I'm going to separate them out so I can have specific breeding tanks for them. Do some other general tidy up stuff and see how we get on, see what there is to see in the fish room. If this is your first time visiting, please consider subscribing, it helps me out a lot. Let me know what you think in the comments, but for now let's get on with doing a little bit of work. So this is the crib tank. At the moment it's just cribs and bristlenoses. So what I want to do with this is take all the bristlenoses out and start breeding them. So there's a few albino in there and a few normal brown ones. Like this guy, or girl. A bit of a torn fin there. Albino one over there. I think there's about a dozen or so. All the caves are in this tank, including this little one here. There, this guy's taken it home, but as you can see, underneath this pair of cribs, I've decided that's where they're going to lay their eggs. So there's a bit of World War III going on at the moment. So as you can see, this half of the tank, almost no fish. This half of the tank, all the other fish. And it's them chasing them around. Get out of my gaff, basically. So, ideally, I'll get rid of a bunch of these cribs. I'm going to move all the caves and little hides and plecos down to this tank, which was my quarantine tank, and does have a few of the plecs down there already, but tidy up this, move all the caves down, put a bit of wood in, put a bit of plant cover hopefully, and start that off as a little breeding project for the plecos. And then I can keep the Kribensis up here, so I've got a colony of each, and then I've got the guppies and their cherry shrimp in their nice green tank. And what else have we got? Just mostly plants in there, some of the sterbai corridoras. Keep laying eggs, but I'm not getting any fry unless there are some. Keep thinking I see some kicking about in the Java moss, but not sure, not 100% sure. So my plans for separating the bristlenoses and the cribs and getting a setup going for the bristlenoses got slightly interrupted by my stupidity. Can anyone see what's wrong with this picture? I left. So this is my fill line. Take it back over here. So there's my HMA filter there, which supplies the fresh water for all my tanks. These ones are all on overflows, so if I forget to turn off the water or something idiotic like that, they'll just overflow and go back to the drain. These tanks are on the other side of the room, and I didn't want a pipe going over to the drain, so I fill and drain these manually. Or, and here's your first top tip of the day, don't refill tanks while you're doing something else. So I had this tank here, filling it back up after the water change, went off to make dinner for everyone, and then went to the pub, and then came home and had a kebab, and went to sleep, and then got up, and then had breakfast, went out for the day, came home, came in to check on the fish, went, something's not right. So I had lots of various boxes here. That was full of water, that was full of water, that was full of water. Every shelf was sodden. It had gone over all over the floor, but mainly it's these bores now. You probably can't see in the camera, but all these tanks here are lying like that. So the water level at the front is probably a good inch or two higher than it is at the back, because this shelf is completely sodden. Not that you'll be able to see much there, but there's a huge curve there. Now these shelves, this unit is more than capable of holding the weight of all these tanks. But another top tip, when you look at the weight rating of a shelving unit, if it's got wood or plyboard or whatever this is, it doesn't count as being able to bear that kind of weight when it's wet. Because it obviously can't, because that would be stupid. So luckily I've got another of these shelving units upstairs, so now I have to go through the process of stripping all these tanks down, moving them out the way, stripping all this out, making a big space, build a new shelving unit, and then bring everything back in again. Not what I wanted to be doing on a day like today, but there you go. So we'll get on with that. Okay, that's that project done. New shelf, exactly the same as the old shelf. Swapped around the tanks because there's a bit more space here. At the end of this tank, a little bit easier, a little bit more space there. Like these tanks are short of anyway, so it's not quite as hard to get up top to meet them. Okay, sorry, battery ran out before I got to the end of that, but as you can see, we're all done now. Everything back up and running. Yes, finally moved this tank to the middle because it's a little bit easier to get in there. It's not quite as tall as these tanks, so I can still reach these tanks reasonably easily, and then I've got space here to do any maintenance I need to do, so that should work out a bit better, and then I can still store all my crap down there. So happy enough with that. I guess I can now get on with the Bristlenoses. So in this tank at the moment is the Tomasi cichlid. Still reasonably shy. I've got a few tetras by the magic of video editing. These are two of the cardinal tetras I found in the Bristlenose tank that you're about to see me move. And these are just leftover tetras from the other tanks. And there's some Kribensis in here as well, as there are everywhere. That Tomasi is being very shy for some reason. I don't know what's up with him. So, I think that's us good to go. I can get on and move these Bristlenoses around now. Okay, so while I've got these other tanks filling up, I can get on with the job that I was planning to do today, which is to get the Bristlenoses in this tank that I've managed to free up. This is the one that I was using for quarantine for all the various fish, like the cardinals, etc. I'm going to rearrange this, do my tried and tested bristlenose breeding technique, which is essentially add Bristlenoses. I don't really do much other than that, and putting this work for me in the past, but I guess what I like to do is have lots of hides, caves, a little bit of plant cover, although I've done it in the past with essentially just caves. But I'll put in some hides, I'll put in some, well, if I've got any plants kicking about, who says? Yeah, I might put some plants in. And temperature about kind of 25, 26. But again, I've bred them all the way up to, I don't know, discus tank at 30 once when they started breeding. Sand on the bottom, and then lots of water changes and lots of food, and that seems to get them going. So I know I've got a couple that look like they're ready to start breeding in that kind of size, so let's just get on with it, see how far we get on. So I'll turn the camera on this one, but I'm essentially emptying this tank of all its caves and hides and chasing Bristlenoses. But I'll skip that part because you don't want to see me attempting to and failing to catch fish for this part of half an hour. But I'll film the bit where I add all the hides to this place, get it rearranged a little bit, get rid of these, some of the stuff in here. So first thing I'm going to do is empty this tank. Do it a nice good clean, get all this stuff out, and start from scratch. Now I've got some coconut caves and stuff in here that I may well reuse, but I might give them to the cribs instead because they also like to hide in caves. Bristlenoses like to find little crevices where they can get stuck in, kind of thing. Jam a female in. bristlenose is out of, but first I'm going to remove a few of the caves. If I'm quick, I can get this cave here, which has got at least 2 bristlenoses living in it, tip it up this way, keep the water in it, and just transfer them over straight away. Not quick enough. Got one though. Boatload of Kribensis, which I'm hoping to shift soon. That's just some devil's ivy roots in there, get the nitrates down a little bit, but that'll mix things up a bit. There was at least 3 confirmed pairs in there, if not more, and we've got 4 or 5 different hiding places now. We can fight it out again. Oh, I'll just show you. Lots of tiny little fry. It won't focus on. So these are the neon lyre-tail guppies. Which one is there? But I just added a few kind of random females in there, so this batch of fry is probably something else. So I'll scoop them out, put them back in the mixed guppies tank, and hopefully the next batch will be lyre-tails. That's what a 1 day old or less guppy looks like. So they'll just feed on all that malm and gunk at the bottom. And then the bristlenose tank is a bit cloudy because everything's all stirred up, but essentially a few caves, a little hotel. As you can see, they've already moved in. A couple of bits of wood, some plants. That's just some extra Java fern I had tied to a plant. Just filling that back up. I'll give them a while. Some of them were a bit smaller than I thought they were, so but they can all live in there quite happily. There's plenty of places to hang out. I'll let them get on with it. Thereby having a little game of kiss chase. So that's us done for the fish room now. Everything over there is filling up as well, quite nicely. There's the cardinals in their new home. Upstairs, the display tank, doing my head in again. The noise is back, so I've got the guy coming out to have a look to see what can be done, which I suspect will be very little. But we'll see, give him a chance, see how it gets on. I think we're going to end up having to get it taken away, or at least put in a conventional weir so we can do something normal like a Durso or a Herbie valve. Overflow rather than those crazy ultra reef ones. I really like this fish. It's turning out to be a bit of a looker. So what I think might have to happen is all the fish that I'll put upstairs in the display tank, if he comes out and there isn't something obvious that I've just missed to quieten down the tank, it's going to have to be drained to be whatever the other option is. It's going to have to be drained just to move it away from the wall, if nothing else. So that means probably all the fish are going to come down into this tank, which really means I need to find homes for these 3 discus and the black ghost knife fish. I'm thinking over there just temporarily, because hopefully it'll only be for as long as it takes for some silicone to dry, hopefully. But a couple of weeks in there wouldn't kill them. There's nothing in there that they haven't lived with before, apart from that Tomasi cichlid. And then I can get all the fish that are in the display tank in this tank. Because obviously I've not quarantined, well, I've not tried these discus with the new discus, so I don't want to contaminate and get cross-contamination going on, killing everything. So that'll be several £100 down the drain. So until next time, that's what I've got to look forward to. As always, thank you for subscribing. I'm very close to being able to draw my first payment from YouTube, which might be enough to feed one of these fish. If this is your first time, please come along and subscribe. Leave me some comments. I'll always try and reply to all the comments. Generally let me know what you think. I was talking to someone else the other day where they were critiquing my channel, basically saying it was terrible, and I thought, yeah, I can agree with that, but it used to be horrible. So now if it's only terrible, that's an improvement. And one day it might just be a bit rubbish, and then who knows, it might be great. So I'm really enjoying the YouTube stuff. I like making the videos, like editing the videos, learning new things all the time. Not brilliant at camera work, as you can tell, but the YouTube algorithms and the SEO stuff, that kind of fits in nicely with my day job. So I've resolved I'm going to make a video a week at least. Hopefully find enough content, but that's where I need all my current subscribers to let me know. Hopefully find enough content to make them interesting videos. And then anything that I do make out of YouTube revenue will be going straight back into the channel, like decent microphones, decent cameras, so I'm not just using my phone all the time. So, it's in your interest to watch a video. Thank you very much. Subscribe. If you like what you see, let me know. If you don't like what you see, let me know anyway. I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much.